Hello and welcome to Just Us Thinking. I'm your host, Michael.
And I'm your co-host, Rebecca.
And I'm your AV guy, Mikey.
And we have a good show, but first...
If you like paranormal, true crime, cryptids, or anything else weird, check out the Ouch Was That a Ghost podcast brought to you by your host, Liz. You can find Ouch Was That a Ghost on Spotify, Apple, or any other audio platform. New episodes drop every Thursday.
And back to our show here. And we're coming back from a little bit of a break, right?
Yeah, we took a break, did a little research.
I love our research.
I do too.
Research means we hit a winery.
Or two.
Or in this case, we hit three.
Yeah. That was fun.
I love wineries.
Me too.
We also did, what else? We did other research too. I was doing other research.
Oh, yeah, you were.
I did a couple. I went to a couple gigs to go look at their venue.
Okay.
For our local stuff.
Oh yeah, we did. Yeah.
Yeah. So we did a lot. Even though we weren't in here recording, we were still doing a lot of podcast stuff. So.
Yes, we were.
It happens. So, but today we're going to be that one time at band camp.
Yep, we're going to do a little bit something different, and we're going to talk about Mikey's week.
Right. So now our week was wineries and everything else. Mikey had a whole nother story, right?
I did. It was fun, let me tell you. It was great. Loved it.
So Mikey has a driver's license. Mikey has a car sitting in the driveway.
He does, yep.
And Mikey decided he doesn't want to drive, so he walked, right?
I did.
So you walked up to school, marched, and then walked home.
Yes.
That's a lot of walking. He got his exercise in.
He did.
I did. I was like breaking 1,000 steps, like 10,000 steps pretty much every day.
I would be willing to bet you were probably in the 50,000 steps.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
No, I was in the 14.
Oh, you have were you checking your steps?
I actually was, yes.
14,000?
Yes, to walk to, march, and then walk home, I hit 14,000 steps.
Oh, wow.
Every day?
Give or take.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I guess you didn't march all day then, right?
No.
All right, so walk us through the day. What did you do?
So when you get there, Mr. Halverson, my band teacher, says hi to us. We get our schedule out, so we get what we do for the day out.
See, that's a nice guy. He says hi.
Yeah.
I'd ignore all you. Sit down, shut up, kids.
We prep everything and get it ready, and then we head down to the field to start marching.
Okay.
All right. So
Sounds pretty easy so far, I guess.
Yeah.
So far, yeah.
So was it like? What was it like in the? So you're just sitting in the classroom? Is that what it was?
Yeah. So we just pretty much sit in the classroom, and then we prep everything, get our day, planned out and everything, and then as soon as we get that done, we head out to the field.
All right. So how long does that take you?
We're normally out of the classroom within the first 5-10 minutes.
Okay.
So not too long. That's
Not
good.
too long. Yeah, that's getting out there pretty quick.
Yeah.
No, we just get a brief rundown of the day, and then we go out.
Okay.
Okay. So, yeah, sounds like Police Academy.
Yeah, it does.
There's one time at Police Academy. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So now we dropped off water there one day for you.
Yes,
Oh
yes,
my
you did.
God, your bleacher stands are.
Oh, yeah, they're steep, aren't they?
They
Those steps are a pain. Every time everybody walks up them, they're like, these stairs suck. I can't wait for marching season to be over.
So,
and I don't blame them.
And you have to go up there with your instruments, right?
Yes, we do.
Oh, wow.
And percussion has to walk down with all of their drums. And
oh
it's
my
not,
God.
And it sucks.
Do you do you know the drum players?
I do know a couple of them, yes.
Do you like them?
Eh.
If you don't, you just give them a gentle push on the way down, and it's like then that drum will carry them all the way down.
You see, but I don't want to break the drum and then have to pay for it.
That's true. That's true.
Because
Yeah.
that's an expensive bass drum.
That's when you say "oops."
Well, oops could still mean you have to pay for it.
Yeah.
That's true.
So
That's
let's,
true.
yeah.
Let's not.
It's not like the cartoons where it just like rolls and,
Yeah.
and they just go around and
Yeah,
around.
no, it's not like the
Oh.
cartoons.
Damn it.
Sorry.
That'd be fun to see.
It
What
might
about like
come-
a tuba? Can you imagine like going down there with like a big instrument?
Oh my god. I know somebody who walked down with a Barry sax. And that's a giant saxophone.
Oh, wow. I'm surprised they have those in marching band
I know. But like
and not just the regular saxophones.
we also have like tuba in there too, where you wear the tuba. We don't have tuba players, but I have seen it.
Okay, so I don't know those. I think band instruments are bigger than regular instruments, right? I mean the marching band instruments. It just seems like they're bigger.
There's some like I know the tuba is like because the tuba.
The tuba like is bigger because it has to wrap around you to march with it. Saxophones, they just clip on your neck and then you do that. You march with clarinets, flutes. Instead of French horn, I do mellophone.
Okay.
Because the French horn bell faces the wrong way, and
Yeah.
nobody would be able to hear me.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
okay.
the shape.
Oh, okay.
So-
So I guess that's why some of them are different then, right?
Yeah, same thing with baritone. Baritone also goes to a front-facing bell because their other one like points straight up instead of.
Okay, that makes sense.
I could see that. Here's the thing: if you don't do marching band or you don't have any idea how the instruments work, I guess where that bell, they call it the bell, right?
Yes.
And that points in the right direction.
So yeah, so pretty much what you have to do is you have to point it at the stand so people can hear you.
That would help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
or we generally like put it up to the focal box because when we do competitions and stuff, that's where most of your people sit for your music stuff.
like the judges and stuff.
Your judges, yeah, your
Okay.
judges for your music. You have to point up that way so they can hear you, and then you'll have judges on the field that will criticize your marching technique.
Oh,
Okay. So now when you're, because you play the French horn and it's a horn,
Yeah,
those are loud, right?
yeah.
I would think they're louder than clarinets and flutes, right?
Yes, we get yelled at a lot about our dynamics are relevant, but when flutes and clarinets have to come in, we get yelled at for brass. You need to back off a little bit because we are just louder than them. We also don't have many flutes and clarinets, so we are generally louder than them.
So and here's the thing with this with instruments that people don't understand. When they say back off, that just means what?
That means change your dynamic level to more of like, so like if we were playing at like a forte, we would need to back off to like a mezzo forte or a piano. So we
Okay.
don't overpower the flutes and clarinets when they have an important part.
I have no idea what he just said.
I kind of do. Like you have to change the the volume basically.
So your dynamic is like how loud you play.
Okay.
And then forte is like you are over the top loud. Okay.
Forte means I own this space. This is me. You're going to hear me, bitch, in the back.
Okay, hold on. I take that back. You have double forte, which is like your face will fall off if you play that loud for a long time.
Okay.
That's how Mr. Halverson puts it all the time.
Okay.
You have forte, which is like I'm loud, I'm present, I'm here. You have mezzo forte, which is your medium loud, so like middle of the line, I'm gonna play, here's like what I have. You have piano, which is quiet, and then you have mezzo piano, or no, I always mess this word up, pianissimo, which is
Oh.
very quiet.
Oh, wow.
So, like, to where you can barely hear us. So you have these giant dynamic ranges that we go through.
Did you
I
know?
don't remember learning all of that. Wow.
That's a
I'm
that's
kind of
a lot.
impressed.
You see what you learn. You see what you learn at band camp.
Yeah.
That one time at band camp, he learned a pianist.
He did.
He played with his pianist.
Yeah.
He's
Come on
playing
now.
pianist level out there.
All right.
At least he didn't stick a flute somewhere.
Oh, that's true.
All right. So I guess it's just the way you breathe and the way you push air out, right?
It's pretty much just how fast and how hard you push out your air.
Okay.
I think the movie's right. It is like sex ed. All right.
Well, then.
So now you're out there. Now we know. I would say a lot of people didn't realize that they had that many levels, and they think when you just blow a horn, you blew a horn.
Well,
Oh,
yeah,
no.
I know there was different levels. I guess I just didn't know all of them. So, yeah. That's,
Oh, Miss Smarty Pants over there.
yeah.
I thought you just blew a horn and that was it.
No, that's not usually how it works. Sorry.
It's not. I mean,
No, I knew you do softer, but it's also it's weird to learn that, and then you still have to keep the pressure up to get the music out, but you have to not do it so hard, or there's a lot to it. People think that they could get up and just play an instrument. It's just not that easy.
no, you have like a whole bunch of different fingerings that you have to learn. Like French horn.
So tell us about your fingerings, Mikey.
Okay, so like with French horn, you can literally keep your hand on the same note, on the same like valve combination, and play 13 different notes.
Is it just the way you like finger it just right?
No.
Is it like a vibration? Is it like pressure?
No, so it all has to do with your embouchure or your lips and how you like
How you move your lips?
and how like tight you make your lips. So
Yeah. Okay.
okay.
I'm following you. Tight lips.
So
I
like
have no comment.
so like the looser the lips,
The worse it is.
no, the actual lower you go.
Really? Okay.
So like if you have like really loose lips, you can play like really low notes.
You get really low.
And then the tighter you go, you get really high.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I had no idea your
And then it
lip
also
tightness mattered in band camp.
and then that you also have to do with air too. So like the amount of air that you push through also depends on like how tight or loose your lips are.
Okay. So that's a lot.
That is a lot to learn.
It is.
Right.
I don't think I could pick up my clarinet and play it at all, probably.
And you see,
anymore.
that's the funny thing with marching band is clarinets don't get a different instrument.
Yeah.
They just point straight down to the ground.
Yeah, neither do
it-
flutes.
Flutes push off to the side.
Flutes are off to the side.
Yeah.
I
But
just
they don't move anything there either.
no, they really don't.
Clarinets have a deeper sound. It's a different sound from a clarinet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sound travels differently than the horns. The horns is like forced air into one direction.
Yeah.
So okay, all right. So a lot of people listening learned a lot. You know, the looser the lips, the more you go down.
Yep.
Yeah,
So
I
like
think
how
that's
long?
right.
Okay.
What do you think?
I think that's like pretty good. I mean, I kind of forgot about all that, all the different techniques and all that kind of stuff. So
Did you?
yeah,
Okay.
it's like learning it all over again.
Right. So now you just what next? You got to practice your marching, right?
Yes. So what we do there is we practice our marching. So we got to go out on the field, and we learn how to read the field. So pretty much
Whoa. Read the field.
Yes.
Like the yardage?
No. So we have these yard lines, okay? So it's like 20, 25, 30, 35. So you have all of those.
Okay.
and you have to learn how to adjust your step size so you can march and make it to your line on time, or like in the 8 counts that you get.
Oh, okay.
So
Holy shit.
you
Yeah.
take an 8 to 5 step.
Oh, wow.
It's confusing, I know. But you take an 8 to 5 step. So,
Okay.
and Mr. Halverson told me the exact step size that you need for this. And I don't remember right off the top of my head.
Oh, he's not learning from you, Mr. Halverson. I tell you what, he was too busy looking at these tight lips.
I remember when we had our band camp, like we had the parking lot, and our band instructor had gone out there and like did the different points.
Oh, drew it down?
He like marked it, like he had the sheets, and he'd go mark it on the ground, and we'd have to make sure that we hit those specific spots too.
Right.
It
Now
was
that you just do
crazy.
it on the field itself, right?
We do it on the football field itself, so I think it makes it a little bit easier to learn how to do it. But so pretty much what you do is you got to learn how to read the field so you know how big of steps you need to take and like learn all of the different components. You have like home hash, home sideline. You have GACs, which are like the little rectangles in between each yard line, which there are 4 of. And the first one is 1.6. Yes, we have these like measured out to
Oh,
a T.
wow.
Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy.
So it's like the first GAC is 1.6. The second one is, I want to say, 2 steps in. And then you have splitting, which is in between the 2 yard lines or halfway between the 2 yard lines.
Okay.
It gets really confusing. And
Okay.
it
That's
Yeah.
interesting.
Isn't it crazy? There's so much that goes on there.
Yeah.
There really is.
Wow.
I
You-
mean, Mr. Halverson described it as you have a laundry list that never ends when you are marching.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's true.
Yeah.
Okay. So now that's learning to where it's. I will tell you, you're taking drama this year too, right?
I think so.
Yeah, I think you're signed up for drama this year. Learning band and learning your marks on band, where you have to stop and start. For drama, you have your stage marks as well.
Yeah.
And we like when we were setting up, because we were setting up our cameras for our video so that we're going to do, that comes out. The cameras all have a certain area, and then we have our marks that we're going to look at and do that stuff
Yeah.
too, right?
Oh, yeah.
There's always positioning and stuff like that. So learning that and learning distances, that really makes a big difference.
It does. It's great.
Yeah. Just don't lie to the girls and tell her, that's 6 inches. Don't do it.
All right.
All right. So now you have that's practice marching. So
So that's
how
yeah.
bad were you guys? Were you guys like all over the place? Did someone go the wrong way?
When we started learning our front to back, we did have a couple of people that did go the wrong way a couple of times.
Did they run into someone?
Not really, because we are spaced out enough that when we take our first step, most people generally catch it in their second step, and then they can generally not run into anyone. I almost tripped over Mr. Halverson a couple of times because I think either I was moving a little bit too fast, or he was just moving a little bit too slow, or he walked right behind me at the wrong time.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Sorry, Mr. Havelston. I didn't mean to hit you with a flute.
Or
Can you imagine?
my mellophone?
Yeah, he's coming home. He's like, why do you have a black eye? Oh, a flute hit me in the face.
Yeah. Oh,
That's horrible.
it would
So now those are like marching. Now you said there was something like marching techniques.
Okay, so every school does something different, Mr. Halverson has us do this technique called long legs, low heels, where our legs are long and our heels are like low. So pretty much you don't lift them up off the ground at all, or very little.
So you're not bending your knee very much.
No, we don't bend our knee at all.
Really?
Like no bend of the knee at all.
They're like marching like toy soldiers and shit.
Yeah. And then you have this other thing, which Mr. Halverson likes to call spaghetti legs, where you bend your knees and you lift like your whole foot off the ground.
Oh, that's called knees to chest.
Oh, yeah.
Knees to chest.
Yeah.
That's like military marching right there.
Yeah.
You better get them feet up and you better get them that 90-degree bend there. Oh, they'll kick your ass.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
We don't do that. So the hardest thing with marching is you have to have your heel. So like when you're forward marching, your back heel, the back of your heel has to hit the ground. And that's what keeps you in time.
Right. It's like your heel down and your toes up, right?
Yeah.
Heel
Okay.
toe. Is that
Yeah.
what it is?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then when you march backwards,
It's toe, heel.
no.
No?
It's platforms. So strictly your platforms or the like base of your foot. So like you'll have your like heels off the ground about that much. So like
That much. No one can see how that far that is. Guys, did you see that? Everybody on the show listening, did you see how far that was?
You have them off the ground enough to where you should be able to slide a piece of paper underneath your foot and be able to like go in and out without the piece of paper catching. That's how far your heel is off the ground. And then you march backwards with it.
Yeah.
Long legs, low heels.
How many people fell?
Actually, surprisingly, nobody.
Really? I'd
No.
fall on my ass. I'm telling you that right now.
Nobody fell. Here's the good thing, though. A lot of us were returners, so we kind of already knew what to do and how to do it. And you also have your points of alignment, so you don't fall.
So no one was out there popping their cherry, is what you're saying.
No.
I get to listen. There's a lot of sense that makes now. Oh man.
So, like, basically, you have your 4 points of alignment, which is your ankles, your hips, your shoulders, and then your ears. So you want to have it so you are tall and you look strong and powerful.
Okay.
That's what people want in a marching band. And then when you start marching, like push your body weight, you want to be 50-50 and engage your core or your abs.
Okay, so marching band is exactly what you want to do if you're confronted with a bear in the wild. You want to be strong and be tall.
Oh
Yeah.
And or lay on the ground in a fetal position, one of the two, depending on the bear. All these girls that want to go into the woods and rather be with a bear than a guy, I hope you're in marching band. You better teach that bear some heel toe. All right, so there's different techniques that different bands use.
Yeah.
For their marching. Okay.
And
now music.
So pretty much after you get done with marching outside and putting on your practice stuff and learning how to march, we go inside and we hit the crap out of our music. Like, we break it down into sections. We place little sections at a time. We will turn our stand over and memorize it. We'll just do all this stuff to it to help us know it. So that way when we get on the field, we have it memorized. Mm-hmm. And we have everything ready to go. Oh,
I guess that's the big difference is when you're sitting in, when you're in a concert and you're doing it, you have that little, what do they call those little stands that hold your music?
Music stands?
Is that that's all? Really? I thought they have pianists and all this other crappy words that they use, mellow this and mellow that. They can't come up with a cool name for that. It's just a music stand?
Yeah, it's just called stands.
That's bullshit.
Grab a stand.
Grab a stand.
That's literally what they say. Grab a stand and
Someone slacked off in the music world on that one. They missed that.
I guess so.
Go grab your note holder. They could have come up with some cool shit like that. No, but when you're in a concert, you have the music stand.
Yep.
And it's there, and you can read your music.
Yeah, we have our music in front of us, so we read our music and everything.
You can't do that on the field.
No.
Yeah, that was one of the things I always struggled with, was the memorization part. We did difficult stuff, so yeah.
Listen, you have a lot of songs to memorize in marching band.
Yeah.
Your marching band, you have to memorize your fight song, which ours is Husky Rouser. Mm-hmm. You have to learn Star Spangled Banner.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
So when JROTC walks across the field, we stand there and we play we play Star Spangled Banner while JROTC holds the flags and everything.
Okay.
And then you have our 3 actual songs that we play at halftime and competitions.
Okay. Yeah,
that you have to memorize.
There's a lot.
And you have to memorize all of it.
Wow. So there's a lot. I mean, now this actually takes credit because it's a marching band. You get a PE credit for this as well, right?
Yes.
Because you guys are moving that damn much.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, these are for football games. Do you do the same routine for basketball games or other games?
We don't actually get down on the basketball field and march around. No, we just sit up in the bleachers and we kind of we don't sit down. We stand up, and then we have completely different songs to learn for that. But we have it in front of us.
Oh, okay.
But during halftime, we will play halftime songs, and then when the basketball team comes back out onto the field, we will play Husky Rouser, and then they will continue their game.
And that's our fight song, right?
Yeah, that's our fight song.
Interesting.
So what are drills that you guys have to do?
So drill is, and it's not the drill that you are thinking of. It's a different kind of drill.
Okay.
This drill is what we call our pictures. So most marching bands, if you've ever seen your champion state marching band stuff, mm-hmm. You know how they have all these different props and they move around and you can see pictures in there. That's what they mean by drill.
Oh, okay.
Is we have to hit our dot, which is our place on the field, and then you basically make a picture out of that. So our human bodies make a picture.
Right.
Okay, yeah.
Now, if you don't know what he's talking about, anybody who has seen an overhead view of the old school marching bands that used to play on for the NFL and other games,
yeah,
they could actually make based on their color, they could have a flag, and then they would step forward, back, and they would actually make it look like the flag is waving.
Oh, okay, yeah.
They could make it look like a couple are dancing.
Yep.
Some of those drills that they have for that overhead picture is phenomenal.
Oh,
and then some of the stuff, sometimes you'll have color guard,
Uh-oh.
What the heck?
Mikey has his phone going off. Who is that?
That was an alarm.
Oh, you have alarms going off?
I had it on Do Not Disturb. I don't know why it did that.
Alarms will still go off under Do Not Disturb.
That's dumb.
They shouldn't.
I put it on Do Not Disturb because I don't want to be disturbed.
Right.
I don't know. Alarms, I think, supersede that rule.
Apparently. I guess so.
All right.
That's annoying, but okay.
All right. But no, the pictures are really cool when they go through that.
And there was one show that we watched where it was you had the whole band and color guard put this blanket over them, and I don't remember what the show was, but they covered the whole band in this blanket.
Oh, wow.
And it was really cool.
Yeah.
Okay. That's pretty cool. Okay. So, all right. Well, and that was your band camp. So you're done with it.
I am now, yes.
So you're done with band camp, and now when you go back to school, you're still going to be practicing, but...
Yeah, we're still going to be, like, practicing our music, and then we'll still go out in the mornings to march around on the field and do review and stuff. And then we'll have, like, Tuesday evening rehearsals where it's like we will put on drill and... continue to march our drill and learn how to play.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, see, people think band is just like, oh, I'll just go. They have you guys do a lot of stuff after school, during school.
Oh,
and
yeah.
You're on summer break and you're going to school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember when during our marching season, we were out there probably like at least an hour, 45 minutes to an hour before school started. Yep. And it was always our first period class where we were, it was like, we were out there before people were at school.
Oh, wow.
That is crazy.
and not just, every day, every morning.
That's crazy.
I was like, ugh.
So it's not for the, if you're a slacker, band's not for you, I don't think.
Nope.
Especially the marching band.
Yeah, definitely not.
No.
Join the jazz band, I guess. I don't know.
Because you have to march around with your instrument, memorize the music, and play while you're marching.
Yeah.
While remembering to hit your dot. So you got to memorize your dots. You have to memorize your music, march around while remembering the technique, and then you also have to play the music. So it's like you have this laundry list that never ends.
Yeah.
Crazy. So.
I always remember too, for our band, like for football games, we had to walk from the back of the school through the parking lot around to the front of the school, like dodging cars. And it's like, really?
Your band played Frogger is basically what you're saying?
Pretty much,
with
yeah.
musical instruments.
Yeah.
Anybody that got ran over, do you make that
No, but we should have.
like the Pac-Man dying sound
Yeah.
when someone gets hit by a car? Oh, that'd be awesome.
Yeah. So, we had it. Yeah, it's a lot of work.
Yeah.
I know for like the homecoming parade that we're going to be doing, we are going to have to like walk around. So
see, I did instrument. I learned how to play the saxophone, clarinet, and the trumpet. Those are my three instruments I learned to play.
Oh.
I also knew how to play the drums and the guitar, but I haven't played these instruments. If you don't play them, you don't know. You lose it. You really do.
Oh, yeah. It's been 20-some years for me, and I'm like, I could never pick it back up.
Yeah. Now, you'll remember how to blow on it,
Yeah.
but that's about it.
Yeah.
You got to put the little wood piece in your mouth.
Little reed.
Yeah, just the tip.
Yeah.
Yeah, just the tip. So, no, there's a lot to it. So, now... the after show is going to be man, Mikey, you gave me a lot of ammo for my after show here.
You did, yep.
I appreciate that effort there.
this is great.
So the after show is going to be great. If you like what we do, like what we say, like where we're going, you could always watch us, like us. What else? I'm out of practice for about
like
2
and
weeks.
subscribe.
Oh, you can like and subscribe. You can do that too.
Yep.
That's on Facebook, Instagram, and X.
Yep. And then you can listen to us on iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple, YouTube Music, Amazon, Samsung, and pretty much any podcast player.
Yep. Now, Google Podcast went away. Now it's YouTube Music.
Okay.
So keep that in mind as well. We are also watching our videos and shows on YouTube, Rumble, and we do our TikTok videos as well.
We do, yeah. We're all over the place.
We are. Well, I like it. I liked being all over the place. So,
Yep.
We have a lot more shows up, but tune in for the after show. It's about to get real fun.
All right, bye, everybody.
Hi, I'm Hannah.
And I'm Jess. We're the hosts of the Wicked Wanderings podcast.
Join us every Wednesday as we explore the mysteries of true crime,
The paranormal,
and all things creepy,
we'll take you on a journey through well-known cases,
and stories off the beaten path that are sure to leave an impression.
so stay curious,
Keep exploring, and always remember to keep on wandering.
listen wherever you get your podcasts.